I'm going to be honest with you guys, the Swordsman is kind of the worst mini in the game, but I have found that it works pretty well in this deck, and it's probably the best deck I've found with the Swordsman, so hopefully you guys can complete your Swordsman challenges and enjoy this mini. This deck does work very well. As you see, I'm on a pretty good win streak. The one thing I would say, if you don't have a high-level Royal Champion, I would switch it out for the Archer Queen if your Royal Champion is below level 5. Anyways, let me show you guys how to use it. Alright, first matchup is against a Monk. We're going to go ahead and mirror the Royal Champion. If the mirror is in the back 2 tiles, you always mirror the Royal Champion. That's just the rule. I'm sorry, I didn't make the rule. I just spread it. Anyways, this first round. Oh, that hurts! He had to have a Fisherman. Oh, man. My Royal Champion should be fine. Boom. Nice. And a third chain. There we go. Royal Champion lives. Honestly, if I didn't have a level 10 Royal Champion, I would have lost that first round. So I will say, some of you guys say, hey, pay to win is OP. Usually it's really not that big of a difference. However, in that scenario, yes, it was a huge difference. I'm going to go ahead and put down my Witch. And here we go, the Swordsman. Usually I keep the Swordsman more towards the back. That way he can help support my Witch and my Royal Champion. The goal here is to basically keep the... what the heck? My giant skeleton just disappeared. What in the world is that bug? Anyways, the goal of this deck is to keep the Witch and the Royal Champion nice and supported and alive while everybody else basically tanks for them and they do tons of damage. What you want to do usually is keep the giant skeleton alive long enough to the point where it will be able to... let me go ahead and go Royal Champion in the back here. You want to keep them alive long enough to the point where they're able to... There we go. I was looking. Okay, sorry. I've said this like 5 times. You want to keep the giant skeleton alive long enough until the Witch can go ahead and place down her skeletons. That way there's more skeletons to help tank. If you run out of people to tank, that's a rip. Alright, this is actually nice. He brought back my giant skeleton, which will do a lot of damage to a lot of his support troops. Which is nice. And here we go. See right there. Perfect timing. The Witch had her skeletons ready by time those giant bombs went off, and the skeletons were able to tank for us and keep the Royal Champion and Witch alive. Now, he does have that... he does have that Fisherman, so I'm actually not even going to use the mirror tile. Actually, I am going to use the mirror tile. I lied. He's going to hopefully go ahead and pull the... he's going to go ahead and pull my... giant skeleton right in the middle of all of his troops, which should give me good bomb value. So hopefully, come on, go ahead. Boom, there it goes. It worked out perfectly. There in the middle of all of his troops, we're going to get so much giant skeleton value right there. If they have a Fisherman, it's usually pretty easy to bait them like that. And look, right there, giant bombs are off, and now we've got skeletons on the field, and the Witch is safe with the Royal Champion getting some value. GG. All right, we have a Shield Maiden. Gonna go ahead and send... my giant skeleton to the back there, and we'll keep the Valkyrie up here to support my Royal Champion here. See, this would be a good point to have the Swordsman, especially if you can get your Swordsman start up. Unfortunately, my Swordsman only has 0 stars right now because I haven't unlocked any of the other stars yet. So I'll definitely make updates as I unlock more of these stars from the Swordsman. But the Swordsman, if you can keep him alive, he's just so weak. He has like no health. If you can keep him alive to get his ability off, he's really good, actually. Especially if you can unlock this stun ability. So good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the same. We're going to send back my giant skeleton. We can get my Witch down, and then the Swordsman. Yes, sir. I'm actually going to put the Swordsman behind the Valkyrie. That way the Valkyrie tanks the damage if anybody is there in front. And then the Swordsman can fall behind. But yeah, the Swordsman doesn't take that long to power up, but oftentimes is dead before he can use his power up. Especially if they have a Valkyrie, like see right there. Alright, nice. Swordsman versus this giant skeleton. Hopefully he will use his ability right here. Boom, boom, boom. Giant skeleton's dead, and jump out of the way. Perfect! That's what we like to see. That is the greatest swordsman of all time right there. He stayed alive, he used his ability, and continued fighting. Yes, sir. Pretty easy matchup against the Shield Maiden. To be honest, the Shield Maiden is probably the worst hero in the game right now, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Shield Maiden is just not that great right now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put down a Knight in the front just to tank some damage since we keep sending our Giant Skeleton to the back. Just because it's working well, and why not? Once again, gonna hopefully use that Swordsman, take out his Giant Skeleton, and step out of the way. Boom. Swordsman. He actually fights the giant skeleton super well because he gets his ability off just in time to be able to take out the giant skeleton, and he's dead now. Rip. Rip. My placement was not that fantastic this round, considering that he did have that Valkyrie super leveled up. Now that I know that he has that in the front there, I'm not going to send my giant skeleton to the back. I'm going to actually just keep him in the front here. And I will send my Valkyrie to the back. And let me upgrade you. Because the Valkyrie is OP! Once again, going to just keep that... keep the Swordsman in the back for the same purpose, just to fight the giant skeleton, keep him occupied the whole time, keep him away from the Royal Champion and the Witch. There we go. Valkyrie will be sent to the back. Boom. Take care of his... Ouch! That hurt my Witch really bad. Alright, Giant Bomb will go off and get pretty good value here. There we go. Valkyrie is doing really well. The skeletons are out, which is nice. And Royal Champion should be able to clutch this up here along with the Valkyrie, because the Valkyrie's got full health and looks so good. The Valkyrie's the winner. What are you going to do, my friend? Yeah, he gave up. Let's go to the next game. Alright, we've got a Barb King. Let's go Royal Champion in the front here. And here we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the Swordsman first round. Why not? Yeah, Royal Champion in the energy tile. That way she could use her shield ability ASAP. So she could use it a second time ASAP. And a third time ASAP. Alright, level 10 King. Alright, now we've got a nice fair matchup. Another level 10 hero. Love to see that. Use your ability. Boom! There it is. That giant bomb went off, though, pretty quick. Royal Champion should lose this, although her ability might keep her alive. No, yeah. I was going to say, she's dead. She's dead. Her last man standing ability is pretty fire, though. Can't lie. Let's go Witch in the back. Have more support this time. And if I can get my giant skelly, there we go. There we go. I'm actually going to go on this side because I have a feeling he might have like a spear goblin or something. And I don't want to go on the energy tile if I'm not even using it. I won't even use that lane. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's got a mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay. Nice, everybody's on the giant skeleton. Giant skeleton bomb's going to go off, and the Witch ability is there. There we go. And we'll win this round fairly easily. Fairly easy. As you see, pretty much all the time you come down to like the Royal Champion and the Witch in the back. They're pretty clutch. I can't lie. I'm going to go ahead, Royal Champion on the energy tile this time. Let's go giant skeleton bomb, extra damage, and Valkyrie. Yes, there we go. That first Valkyrie ability, if you can upgrade to that ASAP, get it. Because it makes her so good, especially as the round goes on. Giant skeleton bomb should do some good damage now, as long as everybody's standing in it. I need that king to get over. Unfortunately, the Valkyrie two-shots the... we probably lost this round. Unless those... No, yeah, we lost this round. The Valkyrie two-shots the Swordsman, which kind of is like... You can't keep the Swordsman away from the Valkyrie, so if she's on the field, she just insta-kills him. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to keep everybody in the back. That way, everybody goes straight to the... what's called? The giant skeleton. Because last time I had the king go to the Valkyrie, so he didn't get affected by the bomb. And I don't want that to happen again. I want to make sure that king is hit by the bomb. So I'm going to keep everybody in the back for now. And there we go. The Valkyrie again, I swear, the Swordsman cannot stay alive if the Valkyrie's on the field. There we go. Nice damage right there from the giant bomb. It's going to be a pretty big game change right there. Now we've got some skeletons down. Now we don't have skeletons down. Come on, clutch that up. Clutch that up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That scenario, too, I will say, if I had a level 9 Royal Champion, I don't know if I would have won that round. I'm going to use the energy tile again this round. Let's go with the stun increase and the heal. We'll go with the heal. I'm going to go ahead and trap in my... I'm trapping in my Swordsman. That way he doesn't get to the Valkyrie ASAP. I want the Swordsman to stay away from the Valkyrie. Stay alive until the Valkyrie's dead, please. That is your job right now. Alright, nice. Everybody's on the giant skeleton. Giant skeleton bomb is going to go off. Boom. Valkyrie's dead. The skeletons are down, and we should win this round. Oh my goodness, that was a close one. That was close, but we did it.